Yeah! So come on! The paranoia is in bloom. The PR transmission will resume to try to push the truck that keeps us all down. And know that we'll never see the truth around. Another promise, another scene, another package light to keep us trapped in greed, and all the green bell wrapped around our mind, and endless red tape to keep the truth confined. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. They will not force us. They will stop degrading us. They will not control us. We will be victorious. Come on! It's changing mind control. Come and let revolution take its toll. If you could flick a switch and open your third eyes, you see that we should never be afraid to die. Come on! Rise up, take the power back. It's time the flat cat had a heart attack. You know that their time is coming to an end. We have to unify and watch our flag ascend. Rock and roll! They will not force us. They will stop degrading us. They will not control us. We
ladies and gentlemen. Good morning, Europe. On behalf of Carmeuse, it's a real pleasure welcoming you all to this very famous Europe Rocks event. And ladies and gentlemen, I think that the first and most important question for today is how are you? Because I know that at Carmeuse, they really do hope that you, your loved ones, your health, and your work are doing fine. Well, even if we cannot connect physically, Carmeuse really wanted a get together today because getting together for this company is so important to connect, to reconnect, and to innovate. And let's say that the opportunity of digital is that we can connect from our COVID-proof studio to 300 colleagues at once. So I think that's also quite unique. It is my pleasure being your host for today. My name is Virginie Klaas, and as a commercial engineer, I made my thesis about innovation and creativity. And the theme for today is hyper focus on innovation. And as a granddaughter of a mining engineer and a TV host, I love being on stage for you today, ladies and gentlemen. So with the theme Hyper Focus on Innovation, we'll have a look at your ambitions, your strategy, your realizations of the past years. And of course, we will do this with a lot of speakers and a lot of entertainment. You just met a lovely music band, The Plains, so do not hesitate to give them a big round of applause. And also our live sketcher, Alex, is here to draw and to summarize this Carmeuse Europe Rocks event in a great Carmeuse Europe Rocks masterpiece. So really curious to find out how she will live and experience this lovely day together with us, ladies and gentlemen. But maybe first some practical information. This event is divided in two parts. We'll have a morning part and an afternoon part. And please, we kindly remind you that it is very important that you follow this show via Chrome and not VPN. Also, we kindly ask you to mute your microphones and to switch off your cameras, but during the breaks, during the lunch, for example, it would be very nice to make yourself visible so that you can really connect and reconnect with your colleagues. Today, we also count on you, ladies and gentlemen. So do not hesitate to share with us your insights, your questions, let's say your remarks via the chat. And for now, maybe we can do a little test. So do not hesitate. Just say a little hello to everyone and to call your colleagues who you have been missing during the past month. So just do it. Go ahead in the chat. Just say a little hello. Yes, ladies and gentlemen. And do not forget that we also have a website, and that is www.carmeuseeuroperocks.com. There you will find the whole program and information you need just to live this event to the fullest, ladies and gentlemen. So from wherever you are, Northern Europe to Western and Central Europe, over the South European countries, welcome to all of you. Are you ready? All? Yes? I would like to say sit back and relax, because for now, and to officially kick off this event, I would like to give the floor to your CEO, but I prefer to call him your Chief Energizer Officer for today. Here he is for you, Tim van den Bossen. So, Tim, welcome here in our COVID-proof Carmeuse Europe Rocks studio. I hope you're doing fine.
Very fine, thank you, Virginie.
Yes, and I know that even in this very special, let's say, difficult times, you were really eager to connect and reconnect with all of your colleagues who are watching.
Absolutely.
So, dear Tim, I assume you have a lot of things to say.
Absolutely,
the stage
Virginie.
is yours.
Thank you very much. Good morning, everyone. I am glad to be here with you at our first ever virtual event. Today, we will talk about making Carmeuse Europe a more exciting place to work and making your role in the company even more rewarding and fun. But before we do that, why this large virtual event? Well, first, because we want to thank you. We want to thank you for your tremendous commitment, engagement, support to our organization, to our customers, and to each other over the past 15 months. This has not been an easy period, but we all did a wonderful job. And I am truly proud and thankful for being surrounded by so many people that are ready to go the extra mile. Not just for a day, not just for a week, but for what has become an unexpectedly long period that we can finally leave behind us. The second reason why we want to organize this virtual event is because for the second consecutive year, we will not be able to organize our traditional European Week. European Weeks are about bringing people together, sharing experiences, celebrating success, preparing for the future, and having fun. A virtual event of a few hours can never replace a multi-day physical gathering. But leveraging new technologies to connect with each other in a fun and engaging way is also part of our new ways of working. And finally, today's event, because right here, right now, is a key time for our business. Coming out of the COVID-19 crisis and leaving a challenging period behind us, we are at another pivotal moment in the long history of our company. The world around us is changing rapidly. For many years, we have prospered as a product-driven company in a world that didn't care too much about climate change. We commuted every day to work, and we easily spent a couple of hours in a traffic jam to visit a customer. And digitalization was very much about implementing PLCs in our operations or having access to a PC or server. In the past 18 months, we have seen an acceleration of the fourth industrial revolution in our operations, with big data, artificial intelligence, digital applications, robots, and other smart devices being rolled out across our company. Our customers have become more demanding, often with changing needs to which we must respond. The European Green Deal was announced in December 2019. Since then, decarbonization of the European and global economy has rightfully become an absolute priority. And finally, COVID-19, that turned our private and professional lives completely upside down, forcing us in a matter of days, weeks, months, to completely change the way we have been working and organizing ourselves for decades. Now, we can either stand still or move forward. But living up to our values, living up to our mission, vision of contributing to a better world, we will embrace these changes. We will embrace these challenges and convert them into opportunities, helping our company to reinvent itself once more and positioning Carmeuse well for a prosperous future. What will be key to our success will be our ability of what we have called to innovate without boundaries. Innovation without boundaries means first that innovation has to take place in each and every corner of our organization, not just in the R&D lab or at Tech for Lime. Innovation without boundaries is not just about products or applications. It's as much about implementing new technologies to run our processes more efficient, more timely, or to achieve more consistent quality. Innovation is also about introducing biomass to reduce our CO2 footprint, or developing new kiln technologies to capture and concentrate CO2, or offering our customers a digital platform on which they can place orders or find critical information about orders or supplies. Innovation must also occur across departments and areas. Close cooperation between our different teams will be more crucial than ever to achieve impactful innovation. Innovation without keeping the customer in mind and without teamwork is not meaningful. And finally, innovation must not just occur within the walls of Carmeuse. Working closely together, collaborating with customers, with partners, will be key to resolving key challenges like decarbonization or overcoming our customers' headaches. And therefore, hyper-focus on innovation will be the central theme of this Europe Rocks event. Because innovation at Carmeuse starts with you. Innovation is not a job. Innovation is not a function. Innovation is a mindset. And we all together, as leaders of the European organization, have a critical role to play to make our organization more innovative and exciting. First, by being curious, by being open-minded to new ideas, and by embracing and driving change. Being innovative is also about being customer-focused. Innovation without keeping our customers in mind, whether internal or external, is not meaningful. True innovation is also about execution, about getting the innovation, about getting the idea implemented. Great ideas that remain concepts have no value. And finally, we as leaders have a key role to play to energizing our teams, to come up with new creative ideas and to challenge the status quo. When you are part of our innovation journey, you will not only help positioning Carmeuse for a prosperous future, but you will also make your personal and professional life more exciting, more rewarding, and more fun. But for now, for today, be with us and enjoy this Europe Rocks event to the fullest.
Wow, thank you very, very much, dear Tim, for setting the scene and for showing that Carmeuse is a company that really wants to build the future together, ladies and gentlemen. And I think that Tim can be very proud when seeing all your lovely reactions. Well, this event is indeed designed to interact, influence, and deliver about the best practices in mining equipment and engineering solutions. But I think that up until now, you already had a lot of information in your mental goodie bag. So it's time for our first musical interlude, and we're going back to the planes who are on stage, and that's what they do best. So ladies and gentlemen, let's rock.
Tonight I'm gonna have myself a real good time. I feel alive, and the world I turn it inside out. Yeah, floating around in ecstasy. So don't stop me now. Don't stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time, having a good time. I'm a shooting star leaping through the sky like a tiger, defying the laws of gravity. I'm a racing car passing by like Lady Godiva. I'm gonna go, go, go. There's no stopping me. I'm burning through the sky, yeah. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic man out of you. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now if you wanna have a good time. satellite. I'm out of control, I'm a sex machine ready to reload. Like an atom bomb about to explode. I'm burning through the sky, yeah. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic weapon of you. Hey, don't stop me, don't stop me, don't stop me. Hey, don't stop me, don't stop me. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Don't stop me, don't stop me. A good time, a good time. Don't stop me, don't stop me. Here we go. I'm burning through the sky, yeah. 200 degrees, that's why they call me Mr. Fahrenheit. I'm traveling at the speed of light. I wanna make a supersonic man out of you, yeah. Don't stop me now. I'm having such a good time. I'm having a ball. Don't stop me now. If you wanna have a good time, just give me a call. Don't stop me, 'cause I'm having a good time. Don't stop me. Yes, I'm having a good time. I don't wanna stop at all. La la la la la la la la la la la la la la la la la la la la la la la. Thank you very much.
Wow, wow. Thank you very much, the Planes. And ladies and gentlemen, it's a real pleasure having here in our studio European leadership team to talk about your achievements and, of course, the ambitions and plans for the upcoming months and years. So to talk, ladies and gentlemen, about operations, finance, HR and marketing, we are having here in our studio Ben, Yves, Yasmin and Christophe. And maybe that's something new for you, your new marketing and innovation director. So welcome, Christophe. How are you?
Fine, very thanks.
So this is really a premiere today, let's say. The first time you're together
For me, it is, and it's a real pleasure.
with
It's a
all
real
your
pleasure.
colleagues. So maybe it is the time and the opportunity to introduce yourself and to tell us who you are.
Absolutely, thanks. So I'm Franco-Portuguese. I've been living in Belgium for a little bit more than 10 years with my two daughters. I graduated a PhD more than 20 years ago with Bayer in Canada, and since then I've held position in both R&D and commercial function. I'm driven by curiosity and passion, and I'm really striving for the improvement of the customer experience, and so that's really what drives me. And really, what I'm convinced is that if we provide the right solution to the customers, it will, at the end, have a positive impact on our bottom line. So I'm really pleased to join Carme's family and this talented team, and really pleased to be here today.
Yes, absolutely. We are also very pleased having you here in our studio. So maybe it's too early to really talk about the details of your ambitions in marketing and innovation, but maybe you can already share some words, and the camera is there with your colleagues, just giving them a crucial message, for example.
Well, we are at a unique time of challenge, which I believe give us unique opportunities, working together as teams from operation, customer service to innovation to the sales. If all together we listen to what our customer expecting, we can really drive a sustainable business and profitable business, having a positive impact on the environment and the planet.
Yes, absolutely. Customer experience is so important. Thank you very much, dear Christoph. So, ladies and gentlemen, we now continue with the other ELT members, which you probably know already a little bit better. But please do not hesitate to put your questions in the chat box, because after this panel discussion, we will tackle your questions, your insights, and your remarks here live on stage. So maybe let's start with finance, and then Yves, it's important to give us a message, a global overview of where are we standing.
Good morning to everyone. Before we focus on innovation, I take the opportunity to give you a short financial heads up on where we stand after the first few months of the year. And well, all we can say is that we had a reasonably good start. While sales were spot on budget over the first 3 to 4 months, we have seen an acceleration of our top line development over the past few weeks, essentially and primarily driven by a stronger and quicker recovery than expected of our steel markets. Okay? And this recovery is even further expected to accelerate during the second part of the year when looking at our sales forecast. All this combined with an overall good cost control, be it in terms of SG&A or fixed cost, has contributed to a very strong positive EBITDA development compared to our financial targets. While the sun is shining, there are also some clouds clearly visible in the sky. You have all seen that inflation is back on track, and we have seen a substantial increase of some of our key cost components, fuel and CO2, impacting our profitability and squeezing a bit our margins. So all in all, pretty good start, but let's stay cautious and vigilant for the remaining part of the year.
Well, I think that's a clear message. I understand you just finished your 5YP exercise also. So what are, according to you, then the midterm prospects for, let's say, Carmeuse Europe? What are the ambitions?
Yeah, so looking a bit beyond 2021, we are just coming out of this strategic 5YP exercise. And when you look at this from a helicopter view, we can, I personally find that we have embarked on a quite exciting and ambitious journey. First, Carmeuse Europe has, despite COVID-19, has remained strongly focused on the execution of lots of strategic initiatives of the previous 5YP. And we can clearly see the benefits kicking in today and in a few years later. Now, the new strategic plan has enabled us, all of us, to look at our respective businesses with a fresh pair of eyes. And we have seen a wide range of new additional initiatives that have emerged.
And what kind of initiatives? Could you share them with us?
Yeah, all those initiatives in combination with, let's say, the successful development of our so-called base business and our capacity to recharge CO2 costs successfully to our customers, are expected to increase our top line by roughly 25% over the next 5 years until 2026, equivalent to 75 million euros. And are expected to improve our bottom line EBITDA margin by roughly 3 percentage points. Now that we have put all those nice initiatives on paper, we need to focus on making them more mature and executing a large part of these initiatives. Because executing this plan will give all of us stability and exciting challenges and projects to work on as a team.
Yes, let's go for it. So those new initiatives have also a big financial impact, but what role does innovation plays in this execution?
Thank you for asking this question, Virginie. Well, all those different initiatives can be classified into 4 or 5 main buckets, where you will find innovation coming back all over the place. Sometimes a bit more, sometimes a bit less. First, we have identified several market growth initiatives to continue to be focused on our 5 core market segments. For example, the development of our Solstar business in Western Europe, to grow our filler business in Czech Republic or in Western Europe, or to develop our AAC business in Romania. In addition, we have clearly the ambition to expand geographically. For example, entering the lime market in Scandinavia, or further improving our position in northwestern Turkey. Second, we have different initiatives around the optimization of our industrial footprint, which will enable us to be better positioned for the future in order to better serve our customers. Third, we will see clearly an acceleration of our digitalization journey in the upcoming years, mainly in manufacturing, but not only. And my colleagues will develop those ideas in the next couple of minutes. Fourth, in order to reduce our CO2 footprint, we will gradually move more and more to biomass, and there's a substantial capex plan behind this. And last but not least, we clearly, as Tim mentioned it, want to improve our service and solution business with alpha-type projects or the development of our Carmeuse environmental solution business.
A key aspect to consider in that sense, Yves, when we talk about the execution of our strategy and our innovation journey, is the fact that our customers have clearly become more demanding. And as I mentioned before, also with changing needs to which we must respond. Just to give two examples, one is we see that our customers are more and more focused on their core business. They want to focus on their core activities, which means that they want to get rid of those operational activities that distract them from that. It's not a new trend, but it's very clear that the COVID-19 has certainly accelerated that. Typical examples are industrial wastewater treatment, industrial FGC. Second example is CO2, where we see that the pressure on our industrial customers to reduce their CO2 footprint has significantly increased, and there also they are looking for structural solutions. Now that for us, those two examples offer for us key opportunities to offer services and total solutions to our customers. The big challenge, and we have to recognize that for Carmeuse, is that naturally, historically, we are not seen by our customers as a service or as a solution providers. We have some real success stories. I think you referred already, Yves, to the Alpha project with Tereos in France. We have also the Purolite project in Romania. So these are great success stories that we have to leverage to further develop and execute our services strategy.
So absolutely going to a more service-oriented company. How will you practically implement this?
Well, it's very easy to say that we need to develop and implement a service strategy, and you're absolutely right. It's much more complicated to do it. But I do believe there are three key aspects that we need to organize, need to focus on as an organization. That will really help us in accelerating the execution of our service strategy. First, it's very important that we pitch Carmeuse and that we pitch the value that we can add to our customers at a different level. We have to talk to CEOs, we have to talk to COOs, to CTOs, plant managers, and not just to the traditional purchasing guys. By doing so, we will be able to much faster, much better understand what are the challenges of our customers, what are also their opportunities, and it will help us to really come up with creative solutions. That also means that in our organization, we also, as senior people, also need to get closer to our customers. Starting with myself, we need to be talking more to our customers, talking with the CEOs to really identify where the opportunities are. It's also one of the reasons why we have why we went for the empowerment of the local organizations over the last 2-3 years, is to make sure that our areas, our local organizations, are closer to our customers, also the senior management. A second important aspect to consider is that our commercial people and our technology people have to continue to work closely together, even more close than they have done so far. It's also one of the reasons why we continue to invest in, for example, the tech partner team, and also why we have integrated the product R&D into the European organization. And last but not least, we have to continue developing partnerships, strategic partnerships, because if you want to offer a service, a total solution, we have a very strong product and application knowledge, but we have to complement that with other competencies. It can be engineering, it can be equipment, and therefore we need to have these strategic partnerships. But if we focus on these three, pitching Carmeuse at a different level with our companies, the commercial teams and the technology teams working hand in hand, and then strategic partnerships, we will get a long way.
Absolutely, this sounds great. But Tim, if you say, yes, strategic partners, and most people will think about merger and acquisitions. Yves, how do you see the M&A activities develop in Europe over the next months, years?
Yeah, as you know, mergers and acquisition, M&As are kind of a popular business strategy and can have multiple reasons. You acquire a certain market share, You enter new market segments, new territories, you acquire certain technology or skill set, just to name a few reasons to do M&As. Now, looking back, Carmeuse Europe has over the past few years been a rather stable business, be it in terms of top line or EBITDA, with M&A activities basically stalled over the last 12 to 18 months due to COVID. Now, today and for the next couple of years, one of our core value creation drivers and key priorities is clearly not only to grow internally organically, but also externally, i.e., through acquisitions or other forms of partnerships, in order to bring us all to the next level in our development. For doing this, we have put a certain process and structure in place. We are filling in or building a pipeline and also actively working on certain targets.
Yes, and according to that, you have a real important message for your colleagues, isn't it?
Yeah, maybe
clear message.
Yeah, maybe one message to the people watching and listening to us. I mean, just open your eyes. Watch out when you are active in your respective market environments, because strategic sourcing and input for potential M&A deals will not only come from the ivory tower somewhere in Louvain-la-Neuve in Belgium. It's you, the field experts, that have the deepest market knowledge. And so don't hesitate to share any good or bad ideas for potential M&A deals with your respective local management teams.
Bad ideas don't exist, by the way.
So, talking about all these activities, for example, are you actively working on any deals?
Yes, indeed we are, but as you might imagine, there's a certain confidentiality related to M&A topics, and you also need to be two to tango. So, and sometimes valuation expectations from sellers can be unreasonable, so it takes just a bit more time to conclude one or the other transaction. But personally, I'm very convinced that in the near future and in the next couple of years, we have an exciting M&A journey ahead of us.
Yes, exciting times ahead. Thank you very much. So, Ben, when I hear this, and Tim was explaining that there were new ways of working coming, digitalization is also a very important one. I assume also for Carmeuse, is it really at the center of its operation? Yes?
Absolutely, Virginie. Carmeuse initiated about 2 years ago with digitalization transformation, and we are now reach a type of pilot phase and deployment phase. We have two targets. The first one, which is focusing on improving our process capability, quality, consistency, and productivity. The second one is more focused on reducing our paperwork and administrative work.
So when you say this, you are also introducing for Carmeuse, for example, the paperless, no?
We
Yes.
are. But looking
But can
more
you give us then some specific examples of the digitalization? I know you have a lot of them in mind, so maybe share them with us and their impact, of course.
So looking for the wider spread, but let's start first by the operation.
Yes.
So we are developing a new intelligence system, what we call expert system, and we are looking for two. The first one, which is going from the mine to the kiln operation, and the second one, which is purely focusing on the kiln operation, our vertical kiln, which are the PFR. Both systems are working on the same principle. The principle is to collect massive data during all our process steps, to feed our Tech4Line innovative algorithm, which is then providing us, in return, the right setup parameter to reduce our fuel and power consumption, or improve our CO2 quality, or reduce our waste. Where do we stand today? On the kiln side, we have implemented about 6 systems, going live in 5 different locations. It goes from Moët-et-Zemont to Deva, to Slavec, and to Berrement. On the mine to kiln, we have more now at a pilot phase that we just launched in our quarry located in Belgium, in France. For, let's say, the other part, what we say about paperless, we are now introducing for the first time in Carmeuse our paperless maintenance and predictive maintenance approach, where we have launched pilot phase. Nevertheless, also an information regarding our purchasing team is to simplify our process within SAP. We will get a new credit card that we will just use for all the small amount orders. Virginie, Yasmin, small amount.
I think we got the message.
May I just
Yes,
add
yes,
something
absolutely.
here? So far, when we talk about digitalization within Carmeuse, it's very much focused on the internal side of the business. We have been working a lot on the employee experience. We have done really a lot there. And currently also, of course, on the operations side. But going forward, digitalization will also impact the way we will be dealing with our customers. We will see that in the coming months, in the coming years. That will be driven by two important drivers, I would say. One driver is an improved segmentation of our customers. And secondly, also the implementation of new technologies and digital platforms. I'll give two examples. First of all, for those customers that want to have with us just what we call a transactional relationship. In other words, they are just interested in getting a product at the lowest possible price. Well, for those customers, we will leverage new technologies to reduce the transactional costs to the minimum, and we'll try to automate that relationship as much as we can through new technologies. On the other hand, other customers that want to have a value relationship with us, that trust and that believe in the value and that appreciate the value we can offer to them, we will leverage technology to reinforce that relationship. For example, by offering a completely automated supply chain that is integrated in a more complete service offering. One thing is clear, digitalization in the customer relationship will be a key enabler in the gradual rollout of a more service-oriented strategy.
Well, that's a very nice ambition. And talking about ambitions, Yasmin, I know you are really eager to talk about and to your colleagues today. So you recently launched the Digital project. Could you share some more information about it?
Yes, sure, Virginie. Indeed, as Ben explained, we have a lot of innovation going on. And we are doing, and I mean, you are doing a great job in digitalization in production, but not only. As you said, we just launched a very exciting project, which is called DigitAll, and we will all somehow be involved in that project. And the reason for that is that the main objective of that project is to drastically reduce all printings. And as far as I saw, we are all printing. So the benefit for all will be many. We will gain time, we will be more efficient, we will have access on our data everywhere, we will get rid of the clutter on our desk, and of course we will be more sustainable.
So those are already unique characteristics of this lovely project, but what does it really make so unique?
What I very much like about that project is the fact that it's 100% in the hands of a team of young talent coming from all areas. And at the very beginning of the project, we just gave them very high-level guidelines. But for the rest, this is their project, really their project, and we trust them to make it successful. We also believe it's a very good way for them to develop and show their potential. They can learn from each other, they can take initiatives, and they can also be exposed to environment and topics they are not used to. You will soon more about it because we are now moving to the execution phase. But I can already share with you the fact that we will probably replicate this kind of new working experience in the future because we strongly believe it is a very good way to empower and motivate people.
Yes.
And when I saw them working on the project, I can say that at least they look and very motivated and engaged and happy with the project. But they are probably all in the audience. So if they want to share their thoughts, please, it would be great.
Yes, indeed. Just do it via the chat because we are having here the chat box, and within a couple of moments we will also share your questions with the ELT. So Tim, when I hear this reducing the footprint and working paperless, I think this really fits not only the service-oriented company, but especially in the sustainability approach of Carmeuse.
Absolutely. We really try to integrate sustainability in every decision that we take as Carmeuse. The less printing is just one example, but there are many, many others. As a company, we are truly convinced that we cannot design a successful future for our company without integrating sustainability in our business strategy and in our mindset. In that sense, Carmeuse for many, many years has been a front runner when it comes to sustainability, with our focus on biodiversity, with our focus on the local communities, but also, for example, the optimized use of natural resources.
So a front runner on sustainability, now also introducing digitalization. So where do both meet, you think? Where do we see an integration of?
Yeah, there's clearly there's a strong link between sustainability and innovation. They go hand in hand, and I would even say that they reinforce each other. Sustainability has been a key driver of many of the innovative programs and ideas that we have launched over the last couple of years. Just two examples. First of all, many of the innovative solutions and products that today contribute to our organic growth in Europe have a very important sustainability dimension. I'm thinking about HPV, I'm thinking about Terracalco for soil amendment, there are the Viacalco blends, there is the filler for construction, but also, for example, the AAC technology, the Cava technology for AAC lime. And of course, a second key example is, of course, our CO2 roadmap, which is really built on very important innovative breakthroughs. But I suggest, Ben, that you elaborate a bit more on that one.
Our CO2 roadmap. Our CO2 roadmap is looking for 4 strategic axes. The first one, it's to implement our best available kiln technology. And so far, we are replacing in our Košice location our old rotary kiln by brandly new free PFR vertical kiln, and it should be in production by June 2022. The second one, which is, has been really excited for me, but also for our team, has been to try to increase our biofuel usage at least to 50%. Now, to make it happen, we need supplies. So this means we are looking for local partnership, and I'm insisting on the word local partnership to valorize better the agriculture waste, like sunflower husk or leaf pits. But we're also looking for industrial waste, which are containing some biomass, elements like paper, cardboard. If we success to be the first one to get this partnership, then we have a chance to secure this supply for a long term. As an example, we recently signed, after 1 year negotiation, which has been pretty long, honestly, but we success to get it, we've signed a 5 years agreement with a sunflower producer in Hungary. Now, to consume this biofuel, we need to convert our kiln. Converting our kilns means how to bring 50% to this kiln. And this, we are going to make a massive investment in 7 of our locations, but not only in, Europe regulation zone, but also in the Balkans and Turkey. Along which time, that's a plan, very aggressive, along 3 years.
And is there anything on the research and development side to attack the CO2 process emissions?
Absolutely. In parallel, our research and development department is developing new kiln technology, which are, to give you an example, based on the carbon capture, utilization and storage called CCUS. But we are also looking, especially with our customer, for circular economy partnership, but not only the customer, also with, some energy provider.
And then what is your expected targets or the impact, for example?
We have defined targets not only for 2030, 2040 and 2050, but if I give you an example, for 2030, our target is to reduce our emission by 30%, 30%, which is equivalent to a reduction of 1.2 million tons of CO2 emission, which is, to give you an image, about 250,000 cars emission by year.
Okay, wow, that's huge, but that's also, I think, a great message that you as a whole company are really working on end innovation and sustainability. So, Yasmin, how, are you as a company really going further into sustainability?
Yeah, recently we have made 3 key changes in our sustainability approach and program. First of all, to be even more effective and coherent in our approach and communication, we have aligned our 2030 ambitions with the Universal Sustainability Development Goals. You will hear often talking about SDGs. Secondly, we have introduced KPI to follow up our progress. And finally, we have replaced our sustainability award process by a sustainability journey process with the objective of engaging more people across the organization. We all have a role to play in sustainability, and sustainability at Carmeuse, it's not the responsibility of a limited number of people. I like to say that sustainability, it's not only about climate, it's also about people. It's about caring about people. It's about making sure you are kept healthy and safe, about making sure you feel well in the company, you feel engaged, you feel involved. And I cannot insist enough, please do not hesitate to share your ideas. Go on LimeNet and share your ideas on sustainability. All ideas are good ideas, and as I said, we all have a role to play in sustainability.
It's a shared responsibility, and I know you a little bit better now, Yasmin. I know that for you it's really important that your colleagues really feel at home while working. So we are coming out from a very difficult, challenging period, let's say. How do you see the future?
To be honest, quite well,
Yes,
quite positively,
okay, that's good.
I would say. Of course, we know we are still in the process of reinventing our lives, our personal and private life, and we all know it is still a challenge. But I'm quite sure we will go through it together, as we did until now, and we will need to reconnect. We really feel we need it. We need to spend more time together and enjoy it. And I'm not talking about fancy stuff. Just a cup of coffee around the coffee machine would be already a great start. But that reconnection will happen anyway. And it will happen naturally because we will progressively return to the office for those who had to work remotely. But it will also happen partially through new and innovative way of being together. And of course, we will need to adapt to it. We will need to get used to it. And maybe we will need to acquire new skills, but for sure it will help us to renew social ties. And this is probably one of the most important things for now.
Yes, I totally agree. When you say new and innovative ways of reconnecting, could you share with us some examples?
Sure. I was about to say that I'm quite happy to announce that you will all be soon invited to connect to our new communication application, which is called Beekeeper. This is a kind of social media, a bit of a mix of all the social media we commonly use. This friendly tool will allow everyone to have access to all Carmeuse news, but also to the news of their area or their plant even. They will be able to stay in touch with their colleague. You will also be able to share your activity just like you would do in an external social media. We launched the project, the pilot in Belgium, and it went pretty well, so I'm sure you will all like it.
Yes, well, it sounds great and a great way to share ideas, to inspire, to reconnect. Thank you very much, Yasmin. But thank you, all of you, dear ELT, of course, Ben, Yves, Tim, Yasmin, and Christophe. And you also wanted something to add?
Something, because already today, these new ways of reconnecting are happening. They are happening today live with this brand new event, allowing us to be together around innovation and fun, but also allowing us to celebrate all the great job you all have been doing and to your achievements. But I know this is for the afternoon, and I don't want to spoil it further, but I'm super impatient to know who will be the winner.
Yes, we all are. I think very eager to find out who's winning. And one thing is clear, ladies and gentlemen, and Tim just mentioned it to me this morning, is that you are the real rock stars of this show and event. So this indeed for the afternoon. For now, I think that hopefully we got a lot of questions for you in our chat. I'll keep in mind a lot of things, working on digitalization, for example, it's working paperless, very new ideas, new project, positive results so far. Also sustainability, very important. Jasmine, I think you pointed out that really getting together, reconnecting, being one family is important. And Christophe, I know that you are really eager to start within a couple of weeks. It is, or yes. So let's have a look at the questions from our audience. And if you still have some questions, ladies and gentlemen, do not hesitate to put them in our chat box. We have a lot of questions. For example, what is the current situation for our main customers in our main markets?
I will take.
Yes.
I will take that question. We of course we have many markets, but if we take our key markets, first of all, I would say our steel market is definitely our first market. The steel market has rebounded very well after a very challenging 2019 and obviously also challenging 2020. So generally, steel is running very hard, and we obviously see that also with the demand for our products. The outlook for steel remains at this moment very positive, going well, I would say, going into 2022. So that is certainly well. When we look at construction also there we see a significant increase in demand across the area. We have seen some impact from the bad weather at the start of the year, but we really see a good recovery of that market. And I would say all other key markets like environmental markets, agriculture market, which are important growth markets, are doing generally well. What we see is, of course, that some individual customers are in a more challenging situation, but those are, I would say, rather exceptions. But across our different markets, and we are fortunate enough to have a very diverse customer and market base. Generally, I would say we are doing well.
Okay, well, that's very positive. Thank you very much, dear Tim. Yasmin, I think that the next question is for you. How will the situation evolve concerning the workplace? So office work versus homework. I know that within a couple of days, a lot of things are changing in Belgium and other countries also. So
Sure. We don't know exactly how will be the future, but for sure it will probably never be as it was before. It will be a kind of hybrid workplace where we will have a part of remote and a part of face-to-face work. It will be different from area, but I mean, my point of view on that is that we really have to choose the option of how we will work depending on our business needs. If I need to write a report, can do it from home. If I need to be with my colleague, talk about innovation, brainstorm, it will be better face to face. And of course, we have to choose that option, having in mind that we have to be close to our customers and close to the operation because we are an industrial company.
yeah, okay, that's really clear. So yes, of course.
I think it's important, and because we are trying to experiment. I think we are open to experiments. It is a new context in which we are working. Experimenting means that some things will work and other things will not work. Okay? And what is very important that when we experiment, that everybody goes all the way to try to make it also a success. I know it's natural. There is some. If you have to give up things, there is some natural resistance. We are all humans. That's normal. But I think if you want to succeed as an organization, if you want to succeed as a team, it is very important. Like I also said during my introduction, be open-minded to new ideas and embrace them. It's very easy to be defensive about new ideas, about new ways of working, but let's embrace them together, and we will have a much higher chance of being successful, and again, being innovative and creating an exciting workplace, because that's ultimately what we all want.
Yes, absolutely. If people feel better at work, then customers will immediately also feel the better service-oriented company, dear Tim. I think then, gentlemen, Yves and Ben, this could be a question for you both, because do we have further big investments planned from operation point of view and, of course, financial point of view? This is a very interesting question. Give us a scoop.
Yes, a scoop. At least we have approved, let's say, this last month, a bunch of new capital. To give you an idea, we are going to spend about 60 million this year and next year. A lot already, let's say, under construction. If I'm looking, let's say, for more, so let's say, more scoop, what is in on the row. We are looking for potentially, let's say, new major greenfield in Turkey, in the northeast, and that's exactly what Yves mentioned about capturing the north, let's say, northwest and east part of Turkey. So that's a major one, really a greenfield. If I look more for Central Europe, we have really today what is happening with our Košice, let's say, PFAKIN, which has been a massive investment. And honestly, as I say, June 22, we will be live there, and we have really the retransformation that we get in Western Europe with some end of life of some of our quarry, but we just say move the operation. Out of this, no major scoop.
But of course, Yves, let's be honest, for such investments, we also need the money. So
Sure. Maybe if I can add what
Yes.
Ben just said. In terms of M&A, as I said before, I mean, we are
Mhm.
actively working on some projects. So without announcing any scoop because of confidentiality again, there will be some smaller or larger investments in the coming years as well. So
okay, so that's a very positive news. Dear ELT, this has not been rehearsed, but if you would summarize it for your colleagues just in one word, a positive feeling about the future, or something important, what would it be? Let's start with you. Yes.
I would say that, the most, I mean, from HR point of view, of course, it will be to reconnect and be positive for the future. We will make it, and we will go through it together.
Okay.
Yeah.
So reconnect and together, 2 words
Yes.
already. Very. Tim, just maybe in one word. Very
Energized.
Energized. Okay. Thank you.
Energized by the opportunities, energized also by the possibility to. I'm extremely energized. Maybe may surprise people, but I'm truly energized by, for example, the CO2 challenge,
Yes.
because it's a challenge on the one hand, but it's also fantastic opportunity to really transform our organization and to position ourselves differently. So energized.
Energy. What would it be for you, Yves?
highly energized as well. I mean,
Yes.
I'm only with the company for roughly 8 months, so I'm also eager to meet my teams and my colleagues more in person than just behind the screens.
Hopefully next event. Ben, what would it be for you?
I'm impatient to be back in the operation
Yeah.
and really to thank all the people which has been running all our plant during, let's say, the difficult period we came out. And honestly, I'm just missing this contact.
Yes, and for you, Christophe?
Well, it would be eagerness.
Yes.
Really, the eagerness to discover and open to the challenges that we have. Tim mentioned one, CO2, but I'm convinced with what is unique with our industry, give us that challenge is actually a fantastic opportunity, because the amount of CO2 that is going out of the CNIL due to the nature of the business, it's a fantastic opportunity because it's highly concentrated already. And so we are one step further. When you look at other industries, yes, you have some CO2 that is emitted within the process, but you still need to heavily concentrate that. Here we are there already, so it's great.
Well, this is great. Welcome to the family. So, ladies and gentlemen, this means that we are almost at the end of this first part of the Europe Rocks event. So, thank you, dear ELT. I hope you will enjoy together with me the rest of the day. And believe me, it's filled to the brim with great news, with awards, with pictures, and of course, a lot of entertainment. And talking about entertainment, a couple of weeks ago, remember, it was the Eurovision Song Contest. So, we thought it would be very nice before going out for lunch to play a little bit together. The reason why we have foreseen the Europe Rocks quiz. Yes, very exciting. What is your knowledge about Europe, about the music, about the languages? And if you are really eager to participate, please do not hesitate to go to Slido. It has been mentioned in the chat. If you want to participate in our lovely quiz, please go ahead, just go to Slido so that you can give us your correct answer within a couple of minutes. It will be rock music, it will be a lot of things. Please just just give us the right answer, your choice, by clicking on the right side. So I hope things are going well digitally over there. We cannot control it all. If you have any problems, technical problems, just give us a remark via the chat. But for now, we are using Slido for our quiz. So are you ready? Yes. Good luck. May the best one win. Here we go.
Celou noc jsem mu psal, že to nedopustím. On mlčel a já pak křičel asi, že zapomíná na
V dobrom aj v zlom budeš moja, rany tie sa s tebou zhoja. Keď je slnko, keď je zima, ty si moja domovina. Hej, hej, hej, hej, sokoly z výšky hľadia na to všetko, čo nás bolí. Zvoň, zvoň, zvoň nad krajinou, rozliehaj sa letom, zimou. Hej, hej, hej, hej, sokoly z výšky hľadia na to všetko, čo nás bolí. Zvoň, zvoň, zvoň nad krajinou, rozliehaj sa, zvoň, zvoň, zvoň.
Láska moja, kraj môj drahý, tu sme boli chlapci malí. Raz ma nájdeš pod tou hlinou, letia vtáci nad...
Biztos ezzel megalázlak, de ne tévesszem meg a látszat. Nem én kezdtem, levadáztak. Nem szerettem egy percre sem, esküszöm, most befejeztem. Visszaírok, hogy ne keressen. Nehogy ez a botlásom valamit is elrontson. Veszek egy, kiabálj, valamit mondj. Ezt iszonyúan sajnálom, de az fontos tisztáznom, hogy ami neked is, az nekem is ugyanúgy fáj. Sohasem hazudok már, mostantól ez a szem nem ígéz mást, mást. Mostantól ez akar nem...
Sunt eu un haiduc?
Qui dit études dit travail, qui dit
taf te dit les thunes. Qui dit argent dit dépense. Et qui dit crédit dit créance. Qui dit dette te dit huissier. Lui dit assis dans la merde. Et qui dit amour dit les gosses. Dit toujours et dit divorce. Qui dit proche te dit deuil car les problèmes ne viennent pas seuls. Qui dit crise te dit monde. Et dit famine dit tiers-monde. Et qui dit fatigue dit réveil. Encore sur de la veille. Alors on sort pour oublier tous les problèmes. Alors on danse. Alors on danse. Alors on danse.
Voile sur les filles, barque sur le Nil. Je suis dans ta vie, je suis dans tes bras. Alexandra, Alexandrie, Alexandrie où l'amour danse avec la nuit. J'ai plus d'appétit qu'un barracuda. Je boirai tout le Nil si tu ne me retiens pas. Je boirai tout le Nil si tu ne me retiens pas. Alexandrie, Alexandra, Alexandrie où l'amour danse.
Op een vrijdag in de kroeg, ergens in Amsterdam, zat aan de bar met een glas een oude wijze man. Hij zei dat hij nog maar een paar dagen had. Dus pak het leven, pak alles en ga ermee op pad. En hij zei: leef alsof het je laatste dag is. Leef alsof de morgen niet bestaat. Leef alsof het nooit echt af is. Leef, pak alles wat je kan en ga. Pak alles wat je kan en ga.
Idem kući, a petli se čuju. Da li oni sa mnom satuguju? Što mi srce u grudima gori, a duša se sa životom bori. Što mi srce u grudima gori, a duša se sa životom bori. Pukni zoro, neću kući skoro.
Buralardan hemen gidesim var. Yeniden başlamak hevesim var. Ne varsa attığım
hevesim var. Katlanıyoruz herkes gibi malum. Açıklarımız kaçıklarımız var. Ama hem kel hem fodul takımını hard diye yesim var. Çıt diye tutmak üzereyim. Neresinden tutup da düzeleyim. Ortağı olmuşum düzeleyim. Kendimi boğazım var. Çıt diye tutmak üzereyim. Neresinden tutup da düzeleyim. Ortağı olmuşum düzeleyim. Herkese ayasım var. Aman hadi kalk kaynaşalım kız. Çakkıda çakkıda oynaşalım kız. Azıcık alttan azıcık üstten. Hop beni hoplatalım kız. Aman.
Wow, wow, very cool, very nice. I hope you enjoyed our Europe Blind Song Competition. Tess and I recognized a lot of those songs, ladies and gentlemen. Do not hesitate if there were any problems with the quiz. It's also about velocity, so we will take into account the first correct answers, ladies and gentlemen, and we will be revealing, of course, the winner of this quiz after the lunch break, which means that it's quite early, but we are ready for a first big break until 1 p.m. So in meanwhile, it would be very nice putting back on the cameras, just say a little hello to each other. I can assume and imagine it has been a long time you've seen each other, so do not hesitate to do so. Also, thank you very much for the lovely reactions in the chat. The ELT and Tim are really pleased seeing that you are so enthusiastic about this Europe Rocks event. So ladies and gentlemen, for now we are going out. We see each other back at 1 p.m. But don't go too far, because our rock band, The Plains, they are here, and I hope you're ready to sing, dance, or just watch. Ladies and gentlemen, The Plains.
No, I've done wrong, left your heart torn. Is that what devils do? It took you so long, while only fools gone. I shot the angel in you. Now I'm rising from the ground, rising up with you. Filled with all the strength I found, there's nothing I can do. I need to know now, can you love me again? I need to know now, can you love me again? I need to know now, can you love me again? I need to know now, can you love me again? No, I've done wrong, left your heart torn. Is that what devils do? Took you so long, while only fools gone. I shot the angel in you. Now I'm rising from the ground, rising up with you. Filled with all the strength I found, there's nothing I can do. I need to know now, can you love me again? I need to know now, can you love me again? I need to know now, can you love me again? I need to know now, can you love me again? We've gone too far to give up who we are, so let's raise the bars and our cups to the stars. Up all night to get time, we're up all night to get time. She's up all night for good fun, we're up all night to get lucky. Stop all night to the sun, I'm up all night for good fun. We're up all night for good fun, we're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to get lucky. We're up all night to get lucky. the corner, hop out from here. You know I so miss Lucy, but she won't be coming back home without love. Where would you be now? Na, na, na, na, na, na. Without love. Give it to me one more time. Yeah, without love. We all came down to Montreal on the Lake Geneva shoreline. We did a record on my iPhone. We didn't have much time. Here we go! Smoke on the water, the fire in the sky. Smoke on the water. Purple haze all around, yeah. Don't know if I'm coming up or down. Am I happy or in misery? Excuse me while I kiss the sky. Purple haze all in my brain, oh yeah. Lately things just don't seem the same, yeah. Am I happy or in misery? Whatever good, that girl put a spell on me. No. Excuse me, ladies and gentlemen, but I'm ready to do my thing now, you know? Maybe like some funky music. Oh, yeah. Are you ready for some funky music, ladies and gentlemen? Here we go. Say 1, 2, 3, 4. Yo! All right. Right on, right on. Ha. Get up, get on up, get up, get on up. Stay on the scene, get on up, like a sex machine. Get on up, get up, get on up, get on up, get on up. Stay on that scene, get on up, like a loving machine. Come on, Nicholas. Get up, get on up, get up, get on up. Stay on the scene, get on up, like a sex machine. Get on up, get up, get on up, get on up, get on up. Stay on that scene, get on up, like a loving machine. Get on up. All right, you gotta shake your money maker. Come on, shake your money maker. Ha ha, shake your money maker. Shake your money maker. One more time, shake your money maker. Shake your money maker. All right, shake your money maker. Here we go, yeah. Shake your money maker. All right, ladies and gentlemen, can we take it to the bridge? Woo! Are you ready if we take it to the bridge? Yeah. Because we definitely want to go to the bridge, huh? All right, here we go. Say 1, 2, 3, yo. That's all right. Hit it and quit. Hit it and quit. All right. Ha, ha. Boom, boom, boom, boom, boom. Boom, boom, boom, boom, boom. All right. Miss him that ice cold. It shall fight for that white gold. Just one for them hood girls, them good girls. Straight masterpiece. Styling, wildin', living it up in the city. Got Chuck's on, we sail around. Gotta kiss myself, so pretty. Too hot, hot damn. Police and the fireman, I'm too hot, hot damn. Make a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot, hot damn. Say my name, you know hallelujah. Girl said you hallelujah. Girl said you hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk gonna give it to you. Cause Uptown Funk gonna give it to you. Uptown Funk gonna give it to you. Saturday night I will in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Kick it. Yeah, don't believe me, just watch. Alright, don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Hey, hey, hey, hey, stop, stop. Wait a minute. Fill my cup, put the liquor in it. Take a sip, sign a check. Julio, get the stretch. Right to Harlem, Hollywood, Jackson, Mississippi. Show up, we're gonna show up. Smoother than a fresh ass Skippy. Hey, too hot, hot damn. Call the police and the fireman. I'm too hot, hot damn. Think a dragon wanna retire, man. I'm too hot, hot damn. See my name, you know who I am. I'm too hot, hot damn. I'm a band by that money, break it down. Girl said you hallelujah. Girl said you hallelujah. Girl said you hallelujah. Cause Uptown Funk gonna give it to you. I said Uptown Funk gonna give it to you. Uptown Funk gonna give it to you. Saturday night I will in the spot. Don't believe me, just watch. Alright, don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Hey, hey, hey, hey. Don't play it, don't play it, don't boom. Alright. Don't play it, don't play it, don't boom. Don't play it, don't play it, don't boom. Don't play it, don't play it. Said up and down, funk you up. Uptown funk you up, alright. Up and down, funk you up, yeah. Uptown funk you up. Up and down, funk you up. Uptown funk you up. Up and down, funk you up. Uptown funk you up, alright. Come on, dance, jump on it. You sexy and flown it. You freaking and own it. I'm a band by that money, break it down. Dance, jump on it. You sexy and flown it. Saturday night, and we in the spot. Don't believe it, just watch. Alright. Huh, don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Don't believe me, just watch. Hey, hey, hey, hey. Alright. Uptown funk you up, uptown funk you up. Uptown funk you up. Uptown funk you up. Uptown funk you up. Uptown funk you up. Uptown funk you up. Uptown funk you up. Uptown funk you up. Uptown funk you up. Uptown funk you up. Uptown funk you up. Uptown funk you up. Here we go. Uptown funk you up. Have a nice meal. See you later.
Welcome back, ladies and gentlemen, dear Carmeuse family. I really do hope you enjoyed lunch, you enjoyed the break, you took some energy for the second part of this Europe Rocks event, filled to the brim with innovation and creative ideas, and this time your innovation, your ideas. I mean, we are in for the pitches and awards, the reason why I'm dressed in a more glamorous way than this morning. But first, maybe let's have a look at our sketcher, Alix, to see how she lived this unique event up until now and what she has been drawing for you, for the company Carmeuse, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sure that it is quite innovative also in her way what she is doing and drawing. And for you, ladies and gentlemen, if you have any questions, suggestions or remarks, do not hesitate to put them in the chat. Wow, this is great. I think I see Yasmin already. Oh, and Ben and Eve in the picture. Very, very nice, Alex. We'll see you back at the end of the show to really see what you have been summarizing about this Europe Rocks Day. And then, ladies and gentlemen, before going ahead with our pitches and awards, of course, we would like to reveal the winners of the quiz. Yes, are you ready? It is a top 3, so let's start with number 3. Congratulations. Yes, Viljan Bachenko. Woohoo! Congratulations. Nice work. The second place of our blind song competition test. The second place is Susanna. Congratulations. You will all be informed later on. And then, as mentioned, we all enjoyed the music, the lovely music from all of your countries, ladies and gentlemen. But there can only be one winner. And this time, the quiz winner is Tibor Dragon. Congratulations, congratulations. I can tell you that when preparing this lovely event with the ELT, so yeah, at a certain time I discovered, dear ladies and gentlemen, that you from the beginning already had a vaccine. The V of velocity, the A of agility, the C of continuity, content, creativity, the I of innovation, of course, and the N of the network we are all having today, forming today, even if it's digitally. So congratulations. I'm very proud being one of you guys today. And I'm also very proud announcing that now is your show. We will hand over to all the people who have been nominated to present their pitches. It's time for the pitches. Yes, the award pitches. And a few days ago, you all got a request to have a look, to have a glimpse at the videos on the website. And I can tell you that the ELT has been rewatching all the videos during a lunch break. And they are here in this COVID-proof arena to support you guys. So good luck to all of you. Remember and keep in mind, ladies and gentlemen, that we count on you, that after each 3 presentations, it's up to you to cast your vote. And I would like to re-inform the one who is going to pitch that you only have 2 minutes for your presentation. It is, although, very important to point out that it's all about teamwork. I know that teamwork for Carmeuse is very important, that it's part of the culture, and that this prize will also be recognized team by team. So I think I'm ready. Everything has been set. Maybe just also mentioning that we will present everything in alphabetical order. And so, yes, this means that the first ones we are handing over are coming from the Balkans. Yes, yes, yes. So I hope they are ready and really eager to share with us their inspiring and innovative ideas. For the Balkans, we'll start with a project about customer service during lockdown. And that's indeed very important with Irina.
Hello.
Hi.
Hi,
ready?
dear. I am.
Yes, I see you are. So please keep in mind that you have 2 minutes for your presentation. It is already a very nice subject, so go ahead.
Okay, thank you. Good day. I'm Irina, and my role in Carmeuse is Supply Solution Lead for Balkan region. I have one great and successful story to tell, and also to present our project named Customer Service During Lockdown. When the world stopped, we did not. Following the outbreak of COVID-19 pandemic, there were strict lockdown rules in our region. Borders were closed. There was a curfew. Transport of goods completely stopped, and we needed somehow to organize transport across the borders from Doboj to our key customer in Smederevo. Customs officers did not have a clear instruction how to work, and we were in contact with them and made hour by hour arrangements. By doing so, we were able to avoid problems that everyone else facing. Because of that, my good people, I am so proud on my whole team and on myself. When the lights went off, we worked so diligently on finding solutions that brought us light. We have succeeded in what many have failed to do. The entire team show exceptional commitment, collaboration, and team spirit, and we managed to deliver all the orders to the customers on time in required quality. Despite of number of potential competitors who may have offered the lamp-based product to Smederevo, because of our higher professionalism, fine-tuned logistic solutions, flawless quality of our products, Smederevo had no need to search for alternative suppliers. I hope you enjoyed and thank you.
Well, woohoo! Thank you very much, Irina, the first one, of course, here today. You did a very great job. Congratulations on that. So good luck. And then, of course, ladies and gentlemen, we still have 2 pitches more for the Balkans, and the next one is Radu, who will talk about the project Solid Fuel Jelen Do. So Radu, I hope you're there, and I really do hope you're ready. Yes. Hello.
Hello, everybody. Hello, everybody.
Are you ready for your pitch?
Yes, of course.
Well, then the stage is yours.
Thank you. I'm the leader of the amazing team who did the project Petcoke Silo in Jelendo last year. Just to remember you shortly, we built there a solid fuel silo with all the equipment necessary to convert the burning system of the kiln from natural gas we used before to the more price-effective petcoke. The project actually got green light in April last year, but before in March, already pandemic started to spread around Europe, and it came with border closing, lockdowns, and restrictions. In these conditions, the team with members located in different countries, in Serbia, Bosnia, Slovakia, Belgium, and Romania, adapted, worked hardly, and finalized the project in November. And then they embraced a new challenge to support the plant 24 hours a day to make the transition to the new fuel much smoother. Now, if I have to speak about reasons why the project should be voted, there are many of them. Is the business impact on one side. We finished the project in the budget, in the schedule, without any safety incidents, by default, a very strong one. But at the end of the day, I think the most important one is that at a smaller scale, it reflects the Carmel spirit, which means that people living in different countries, speaking different languages and having different cultures, they're able to work together as a team and drive the project to the end in such difficult conditions we never experienced before. I believe that team spirit should be awarded and kept alive. Thank you very much for your attention.
Wow, wow. Thank you very much, Radu. You know that the word teams means together everyone achieves more. So that's indeed very great, the team spirit.
Right.
But we still have another pitch to present to you, ladies and gentlemen, from the Balkans. And this time we are focusing on safety with the Safety Communication Training Project. And this time it will be presented by Goran. Goran, hi. Could you put your mic on, please? It's my fault. I asked everyone to to cut mics, but now you can put it back on. So for the moment, we are not having your sound. Can you hear us? Dear Goran? Yes, I have the impression you can see and hear us. So maybe you can try to do your presentation without the in-ears? Without the earphones, maybe? That will be better. Maybe you can just try to do the presentation from your computer without the headset or without the in-ears, as you call it. Goran, for the moment. Well, this is the charms of going live, but we are trying to tune Goran in with sound, of course. We see him, but I think the pitch will be much better with the sound on. So maybe just try to do your presentation, dear Goran, with your computer without plugging in the in-ears. And then let's have a look at the technical crew. If not, going to try. There he is. Well, that's a pity, of course. We'll start the voting for the Balkans right now, ladies and gentlemen. So now it's up to you. Time to cast your vote to let us know if you prefer the project about customer service during the lockdown. And indeed, you showed a lot of agility, flexibility, or the Solid Fuel in Gelendo, where it's all about teamwork, even if you are from different countries and different cultures. Up to you. Okay, this is nice, very interesting. We see a lot of votings coming in, and even the safety communication training is getting a lot of votes. Well, indeed, it is so an important topic, safety. But I see that Solid Fuel in Gelendo is really in the running to be the first award winner here. I think we can end the votes. Thank you very much for your participation, ladies and gentlemen. Well, now it's time to go to the area manager to see what he or she has to say for every project about this year's winner for the Balkans. Darko, it's up to you.
Hello everyone. Can you hear me?
Hello, Darko. I hope you're doing fine.
I'm fine, thank you. I'm very pleased to be with you today. Sorry, I would like to excuse myself because I can see that Goran was unable to present one excellent project really we had last year. However, PC Silo, Petcoke Silo won, and by this project, I think that we ensured absolute fuel flexibility in Gelendo. We secured profitability and reinforced future well-being of the Balkan area. Initial delay, which we faced last year as a consequence of the COVID outbreak, didn't stop us, and finally we managed to complete the project before the deadline, as Radu mentioned. This is a great achievement from the entire team, and it proves that knowledge management, throughout knowledge transferring to drive performance and support improvement, is a backbone for the future growth of entire organization. I would like to thank you, Radu, our project manager. I would like to thank whole team, Josef Kohl, Balkan production team, for excellent work and job done. Thank you very much.
Wow, and thank you, dear Darko, for your enthusiasm.
Thank
I'm
you.
sure you must be a very proud area manager. So thank you also for letting us know your opinions about the three pitches, of course, of the Balkans. Thank you very much. So keep up the good work. Then, ladies and gentlemen, we're moving further to Czech Republic, Hungary and Slovakia. And the first one who's going to present the pitch is Martin about the USK long-term contract negotiation. So, Martin, I hope
yes,
you're
I'm
all
here. Can you hear me?
ready and eager to share with us all the nice things you and your team have been working on.
Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear you very well.
Perfectly. Thank you. Again, hello from my side, from Slovakia. I'm really happy to present about the US Steel project. Ben today mentioned that we are building 2 new PFR kilns in Košice. Do you know why? The outcome of the negotiation of 10 years contract guaranteed this building of 3 new PFR kilns. What was this project about? It was the longest negotiation in my business life. It took more than 20 months, and it was involvement of huge amount of the people from local level, from Slovakia, from European level, with ELT members, and even we negotiated in Pittsburgh in USA. We learned a lot from that process of alignment of the large group of the people. We have to manage all the commercial condition with price increase formulas, and very difficult was to manage CO2 absorption by US Steel side. One of the key milestones in that project was pre-qualification process. We were able to successfully pre-qualificate quality of the lime for new PFR kilns during the COVID time without any physical meeting. Key outcome of the project is 10 years contract with 90% share of wallet, with value of 500 million euro in total, 100% CO2 surcharge after new PFR kilns, with 3 new PFR kilns with huge impact of decrease of operation cost. Thank you very much to all contributing people, and thank you for your vote.
Well, thank you very much, dear Martin. I can imagine that last year has not been easy to work on such a project for which you have been negotiating almost 2 years. Can you imagine, ladies and gentlemen? But thank you very much, Martin, and also thank you, Tibor, for joining us for your pitch about covering Slack, USK. I don't know how to pronounce it. I'm sure that you're the specialist and willing to share with me the secrets about this project.
Yeah, do you hear me? It's okay?
Perfect. You're live,
Okay.
alive and kicking, I would like to say. Good luck.
Thank you. So hello everyone, once again, I'm Tibor and I'm very pleased that I can introduce you our project covering Slack for USF Košice. This nomination, it's a great appreciation of the job we are doing, so thank you for that. The goal of this project was mixed design optimization of the existing product. We have achieved this by decreasing the cost. I will explain later on. Covering Slack is used in steelmaking process, more specifically in desulfurization. It's a blend, so it consists of several components. It's lime, dolime, aluminum oxide, and metallic aluminum. For me, it's really a nice example of cooperation between different departments. First of all, purchasing department, they were and they are still doing great job in negotiation of the prices and looking for new reliable suppliers. Second of all, production department, they have managed to do the standard production while doing the trials. Third, sales department, they kept customer happy and satisfied all the time. Now let's talk a bit about numbers. With this project, we are saving approximately 100,000 euro per year, and now we are going further for 50 to 70,000 more. I would like to use this opportunity to thank all of my colleagues who have contributed to this wonderful project. And also, I would like to express my admiration to other European colleagues for bringing such an amazing project. So good luck, everyone, and enjoy the rest of your ceremony. Bye.
Thank you very much, Tibor. What an enthusiasm, ladies and gentlemen. And then let's go over to number 3 of the song contest winner. If I'm not mistaken, William Bachenko.
Yes, can you hear me?
Congratulations, number 3 with the song contest. Are you really a song lover? Is that it? A music lover?
A bit.
Well, that's great. You're going to talk about the environment and your projects. So go ahead. Good luck.
Yeah. So good afternoon, everyone. My name is William Bachenko, and I'm going to speak about the nice project replacement of lime kiln dust by dolime kiln dust for pellets production. I'm not going to speak about the, let's say, ordinary project. I'm going to speak about environment project. Main goal was to change the byproduct to the value product. Until a year 2020, we had just one solution for dolime kiln dust, and it was just damping. Let's imagine 6,000 tons a year of dolime kiln dust just for damping. From that time, we decided to change lime kiln dust or to replace lime kiln dust by dolime kiln dust for pellets production. Here you can see how dolime kiln dust looks like, and this is the final product. And do you know what? We have actually really great and nice results. The beauty of the project is that we are saving 300,000 euro per year for saving environment. And now you can ask me, how much does it cost? I will tell you, €0. No dumping, no environmental impact, less dusty handling, less transport cost, and saving the capacity on the landfill. I think that these are the most important and beautiful reasons why you should vote for this project. Thank you very much for your attention and have a nice day.
Yes, ladies and gentlemen, not an easy task, but I will still ask you to cast your vote right now to let us know who is going home with this lovely award. Is it Czech Republic, Hungary and Slovakia? It's up to you. We just had 3 different but very interesting pitches, so time to cast your vote. Yes, it will be a close call at the end, but I still see that when it comes to environment, you are all thinking that this is a real important topic. William Bachenko did a great job. Is that the winner in this category? Yes, it is. Ladies and gentlemen, congratulations, team William Bachenko, for the project Environment. And this time I would like to give the floor to their area manager, Lenka. So Lenka, you must be very proud.
Yes, congratulations, and I'm really happy that this project is the winner. Mainly because in this project, it's a good example how proactive approach from the plans could bring us the success and results. So a really good job was done with, as was mentioned, with the benefit of 300,000 euro per year, without any request of the investment. So, Vilo, I'm happy with this project. I'm happy to have you in Košice plan. Congratulations to you. Congratulations to the whole Košice team. Really, they are growing under your wings, and congratulate also to other departments who support you in this nice project. It's a quality, sales, and all others. Congratulations.
Woohoo! Congratulations, yes. I think that our pitchers have been setting the bar at the highest level. So let's move over to our next category, Romania. And here it will be Bogdan who will be telling us more about the agriculture business development. Let's
hello.
See if yes, hello. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon. Hello, everyone.
I hear you are very enthusiastic. Could you please also switch off on the camera? That is so much nicer seeing our pictures today. Well, good luck. I hope you are ready. Yes?
For sure. Always. Thank you. Hello, everyone again. My name is Bogdan Costea, and I'm the leader of a fantastic agriculture team in Romania. I'm here to talk about our project called Agriculture Business Development in Romania. Actually, for us, it's more than a project. It's our heart and soul, because we've combined together our passion, enthusiasm with huge hard and smart work, and we've obtained amazing results. Our project started in 2015 and based on deep knowledge of the agriculture market, and with the vision that we had, we built a strategy, and after we've established our action plan, transforming a byproduct in a premium product called Terracalco 95, and its application from acidic soil to neutral and alkaline ones. Now, Terracalco became a well-recognized brand in agriculture market, and for all the farmers from north to south, from west to east, but also from small to big farmers. From 2018, we succeed to grow consistently, 50% in volumes, but also 50% in price increases. But the most important, we've created a range of products with multiple packaging options, and for sure, new products like Terracalco Garden, who is our pride now and is sold in a lot of web agro stores. Why us? Because first of all, we developed a market from scratch, based on people, on passion, enthusiasm, and huge hard work. And for sure, our successes can inspire and contribute to other colleagues in developing agriculture in all Carmeuse family. Thank you.
Yes, yes, and thank you, of course, for this very nice pitch. It's all about passion, and I can even feel here the
Thank you.
passion. So congratulations with these new strategies and new products. But I'm convinced that also your colleagues are having a very nice project about the CO2 surcharge strategy management and implementation, and this will be brought by Kossen. Yes.
Hello.
Hello. Good afternoon.
hear me, yeah?
I see a great big
Hello.
smile, so I hope you are enjoying the show.
Of course.
Very
Hello
nice. Well,
all again. I'm very glad to be here on this Europe Rocks the event and to introduce you to the CO2 surcharge strategy project. And I'm sure you are all aware about the CO2 emission and allowances that made the CO2 the biggest challenge for the lime industry. 4 years ago, in 2018, our management team had a vision of a CO2 surcharge system to translate the CO2 cost to our customers linked with the CO2 price evolution. Not an easy job, as most of the customer has no idea about the CO2 taxation system and its impact to our business. However, good preparation, hard work, and consistent direction, I would say, have made this project a successful one, which I hope you like as well. 3 things I would like you to remember. First, money. Beyond the challenge, CO2, it is an opportunity. Second, deal aspect. The surcharge system for customer is a transparent one based on a matrix linked with the price of the CO2 certificate. And third, momentum. It is the right time to work on this and set up the scene for the future. Always there are 2 for a tango, but one is leading. Why us finally? Because our team result, which we are very proud of, is that through this CO2 surcharge system, which cover entirely our CO2 surcharge, we managed to turn a challenge into an opportunity. So not only avoid huge spend, but we even managed to make a positive margin. Thank you all for your attention, and thank you all for voting us.
and thank you for sharing with us the key highlights of this project. Congratulations, but also congratulations to the next team who will be talking about core business partnerships reinforcements, and this will be brought by Bogdan Shifor.
Yes, you are right. Can you hear me?
Yes. Everything is going perfect here. You're now live here in the studio and, of course, on the screens of all your colleagues. So, up to you.
Thank you. Hi to all. My name is Bogdan from Romania, and I'm here today to tell you a nice story about wonderful teamwork that happened here in Romania. What we did, we succeed to secure the core of Carmeo's Romanian business. How? By our own vision, we design and build a long-term partnership with top 2 customers. It's about Liberty Steel and Kim Complex. Those accounts represent over 40% of total sales of Romania. Therefore, we get ready for this campaign, we choose the proper team, we gather valuable information by visiting the sites and using good connection we have developed over time. Negotiation was long, but successfully led. More than 22 months, almost weekly visits, and in the end, we managed to set up a field where the customer will comfortably stay with us for next 5 years. The solution included a consultative package and transparency in pricing and CO2 surcharge by formula adjustment, of course. What was in it for Carmeos? Simple. Partnership secured for long term, CO2 shortage mitigated, and what's more important, open doors for further development and strengthen the partnership by new projects like Milk of Lime at Kim Complex and storage management at Liberty. So please see this story as building your own house. Without a strong and solid foundation, you cannot put roof, doors, windows, whatever you like. Is what the team did. We strengthened the business foundation for further opportunities. Thank you very much and enjoy the show.
And of course, we wish you a lot of new and challenging opportunities. So it's all indeed about a solid ground. Yes, I think we are already there. It's time to cast your vote, ladies and gentlemen. Will it be the agriculture business development, the CO2 surcharge strategy, or according to you, the core business partnerships reinforcement? Here we go. Cast your votes. Oh, this is such an exciting moment. I see that between number 2 and 3, it's a very close call, but there can only be one winner. And indeed, it's all about the agriculture business development. The first pitch we had over here, the pitch brought by Bogdan. Yes, yes, yes. So, Ionel, you as an area manager, Romania, this must be a very special moment, a very special feeling? Can you hear us? Can you hear us or see us? I think the area manager is ready to be enthusiastic. Ah. So just put your mic on and then we are ready to continue. Do not forget to put your mic back on. So when you're ready, just go ahead. But for the moment, we are not hearing you, Ionel. Maybe
okay, do you hear me now?
Yes, now you're loud and clear. Thank you.
Together, technology was a nightmare. Huh? Hope with digitization to be better in the future. Okay, Bogdan, congratulations to you and to your team. Every time it's about a success story, it's about vision, passion, strategy, and collaboration. And because we are here today, not to celebrate the project themselves, but to celebrate the people who make them happen, I'd like to say that if it's any other colleague who know that he has or she has a contribution on this project, I would like to thank you, and I would like to say that this contribution is very important. We are not here just because the sun is on the sky, but we are here because the contribution of each photon which is touching our planet. Thank you all, congratulations again, and remain on the way of success. Thank you.
And thank you, Ionel. Please keep in mind that from all these winners, we are having a top 5, and that later on it will be your task to select the best of the best award winner. But for the moment, let's go too fast, because first, of course, we are having the pitches from Turkey. So, hello Turkey, I hope you're doing fine, and if not, please just put it in the chat. Let's say a little hello, or maybe just say how to pronounce it in Turkish. Why not? Maybe Gilles can help me out. He will be the first one for his pitch about Kava. Gilles?
Hello, good afternoon.
How do you say hello in Turkish?
That's a good question. I
was wondering because your name is not really Turkish, but I hope you are really ready for this first pitch about Kava. If I remember well, Tim has also already mentioned this during his presentation and the round table, so we are really curious to find out what it is about.
Okay. Hello everyone. Do you know why Kava is an outstanding and exciting project? Why Kava project works more than anything? For the first time, we do not need to invest in a new dedicated kiln to the production of low reactivity line for AAC, lightweight concrete blocks, or to convince customers to buy our fake AC line produced with additives that only partially meet their requirements. No, this time, for the first time, we can produce AAC and non-AAC lime on the same kiln. We can provide value in use to our customer. We can be far more competitive than any other technology or lime on the market. As a new technology, Cava is constantly challenging the skills of team members to reach key objectives, to answer customer needs, to improve the quality of the lime, and of course, to overcome problems arising from the implementation of a new technology. Imagine that we immediately started to successfully supply customers only a few hours after having started the production. This is innovation for Carmeuse, but also for customers. So this project is also for me a unique HR experience, highlighting the outstanding commitment of the team members that strengthen the collaboration between Tech4Lime, HQ, and local team members in a very difficult COVID context. I'm sure that all Cava team members learned a lot, and this will be very beneficial to Carmeuse for the challenges and projects to come. So to conclude, we can clearly say that this lime is a straight way for growing and increasing our market share in this global AAC market. Thank you.
Yes, and thank you, Gilles. And this is indeed very important, going to that customer-oriented company. So maybe that Bengu can help us out. He's going to present the project SAP Turkey. So hello, Bengu.
Hello.
Could you then please tell me, how do you say hello in Turkish?
Merhaba.
Merhaba, voilà, merhaba. I give you now the floor. I wish you good luck, and we are really curious to hear more about your project. Good luck.
Thank you so much. Can you see me well?
Yes, everything is going perfect.
Great, because my video is paused. It's good that you can see me.
We can see and hear you, yes.
Perfect. My name is Bengu İleri. I work as finance director in Carmeuse, Turkey. I was at the same time the project lead for SAP implementation. I am not in an embassy at the moment. I am at my home. However, our project was including more than 60 people from different parts of the organization, from America and Belgium, from Romania and Bosnia, and also, of course, from Turkey. We have delivered 6 core modules in SAP together with payment, scale, and electronic solutions system changes. This was a big and complex project requiring international cooperation and coordination. Main benefits of our project: we have now one integrated system to manage our business. We have consistency with group in policies and procedures. Additionally, we have better visibility for financial reporting. Even though there is global pandemic, we didn't give up, and we achieved this big project on time, below budget, without any disturbance to our operations, and with a great team spirit and hard work. I am personally very happy with what we have achieved as a team. And by this chance, I would like to thank all our team members again for their great contribution. Thanks for listening to me.
Wow, congratulations. I think you're really all doing a great job. It's not easy to present for so many people live your pitch, but very nice. Congratulations to all of you. Also congratulations to Servan, because winning is great, but being nominated is already a big win yet. And Servan is going to talk about the XXL soil step. So, yes?
Hello.
Oh, very nice there. Okay, you brought some gadgets with you.
Can you hear me?
Yes, everything is perfect. We can see and hear you.
Thank you. Hello, Servan from Turkey. I would like to explain about our soil stabilization project. This is a 100 kilometers mega highway project for soil stabilization point of view. Despite the many challenges, we signed the contract. I would like to explain. For instance, soil type was too complex. The blended product recipes requires many adjustments. blending station. New and high technology blending station was needed. Lack of line. 1,500 ton per day line was needed. So we need to sign an agreement with our competitors. Logistic issues. More than 55 silo truck per day should be on the site for only one project. Why this project can win? Because this is a good example for the marketing strategy, teamwork, knowledge sharing, and also show our experiences. Marketing point of view. We signed a contract with the customer, who is also cement producer. They could use cement. Application technology support for laboratory test, on-site test, and also execution. CAPEX team installed a new blending station in a short time. Our 5 plants support the construction site, and also 4 competitors' plants managed by us to support the construction site on behalf of Carmeuse. Our logistic responsible signed an agreement with the logistic company to manage more than 55 silo truck per day. Conclusions. Despite all challenges and during lockdown period, we sold 300,000 ton lime, 2 million euro EBITDA for the one project and 2 years. This is a good reference for the future applications. Thanks for your attention.
Well, thank you for this presentation. I think you mentioned a lot of advantages connected to this project, but I don't know, what do your colleagues think about your presentations and of course our other 2 pitches? Well, ladies and gentlemen, you know the drill. It's up to you. Please cast your vote. Now I'm really eager to find out. Which project do you prefer? Was it Kava, SAP Turkey, or the Soil Step? Ooh, this is getting very close. I see 40%, 30%, also 30%. Will it be Kava or not? And yes, we're done. So congratulations to the project Kava. I think it's time to invite the area manager Turkey. Hi, Arif. Wow, wow, wow. 3 lovely projects.
Yes.
3 lovely projects, but of course, it's a very cliche, but only one can win. So what do you think? Kava?
Well, first of all, very close voting. That shows how nice the projects were, actually. Can you hear me?
We can hear you, but for the moment, here in the studio, in our live studio, we cannot see you anymore. You were there a couple of seconds ago. Yes, there you are.
Just 1 second. How is?
Yes. Oh, it's switching
How is
every
it now?
second. Now it's perfect. Yes. You can go ahead.
Yes. Well, first of all, I would like to mention that the entire Turkish team is very proud of all 3 projects. There are clearly 2 reasons for that. One, beyond the contribution to the Turkish operations, we believe that each project has a great impact for the entire Carmeuse community. And secondly, most importantly, each one is an incredible team effort involving colleagues from across the entire organization. Now, when it comes to the Kava project, of course, the impact comes from developing a new technology for the entire group. And from the design phase of it, the initial trials, the development and refinement of the technology, the industrial tests, the customer trials, and finally the sales that are going on currently now, have involved colleagues from the European organization, colleagues from Tech for Lime, and also colleagues from different teams from the local organization. So thanks to all involved, thanks to Gilles, thank you very much.
And thank you for your time and giving us some comments about your teams and your projects. So keep up the good work, and maybe for next edition, it will still be your team being here in the running to get the Best of the Best award. That could also be the case for, ladies and gentlemen, the next category, Western Europe. Yes, Western Europe, and this time it will be Nicolas. Nicolas will be the first one to talk about the project. It's the fast development of a competitive low-dust soil stabilization product in Eemsmond. Wow, that's a whole lot of things, but I'm convinced that you're the expert and you will now tell us what it's all about.
Yes, exactly. Hello everyone, I'm Nicolas Dubroek and I'm a customer product and claim in Western Europe. And I will present you a project of a low-dust product development. In the range of Viacolco products, which are used for soil stabilization, the plant of the Eemsmond produced the Viacalco 90 ERP, which has the characteristic of reducing dust emission. Usually, this product meets a great success within our customer. It responds to different quality commitments. But this time, on the dust-sensitive Charleroi Airport extension site, the construction company had to join their forces to carry out this work. And quickly, our lime was compared to the lime from our most direct competitor. It became clear that our lime generates more dust and be harmful to the plane frozen on the ground. The threat was clear. No longer deliver this important project and lose the confidence of this customer. And we show agility. We react quickly to develop a new product. The idea was to pour a specific additive into our lime to meet the customer requirements. And in a month and a half, within the lockdown, and with the help of all services of Carmeuse, we gathered a team across this project. We developed we developed the product in our lab. We modified the production process and we obtained the CE marking. We successfully tested the lime on the site. Finally, we sold about 2.5 kilotons of lime, which is good, but nothing compared to the customer satisfaction and building a long-term relationship with them. I want to thank all the project team to make this successful. Thank you very much.
Congratulations, Nicolas and team. It's all about long-term relations.